This is the 1907 piece Childhood by Hilma af Klint. Most people think Kandinsky or Pollock were the first abstract artists, but they weren't. Hilma af Klint beat them by years, and we will talk about her today. I post new stuff about art every day, so follow me to learn. Hilma af Klint was painting huge, swirling geometric abstractions as early as 1906, before Picasso even touched Cubism. So why isn't she more well known? Well, because she hid her work from the world. She believed that the world wasn't ready for her art. She even wrote in her will that her work shouldn't be shown until 20 years after her death. And that ended up being more like 40 years. Meditation and the use of psychedelics like LSD were amongst the activities that fueled her work. She wasn't just painting from imagination. She said that she was guided by spiritual forces. She was a part of a group of women mystics called the Five, who held seances and communicated with what they called high masters. They were documenting messages, sketching visions, and translating spiritual experiences into a visual language. Records also show that she drew the double helix 40 years before Francis Crick won the Nobel Prize for discovering the structure of the DNA molecule. At one point in life, Hilda was struck with a message that told her to create a monumental series of paintings. So she dropped everything, and over 9 years, she created 193 massive works called the Paintings for the Temple. The paintings are over 10 feet tall, and she thought that they would eventually live in a spiral temple, but that was never built. Instead, like a lot of her paintings, they sat in storage for decades. The paintings didn't come out of storage until 1986, 42 years after her death. And it wasn't until 2018, when the Guggenheim gave her a massive solo show, that people really started paying attention. And that show became the most visited exhibition in the Guggenheim's entire history. So while all these other artists were getting the credit for inventing abstraction, Hilma af Klint was painting the future and hiding it in a closet.